Mr. Jeff, would you call the roll, please, sir?
Yes, sir. Raymond Aldridge.
Present.
Linda Hayes.
Here.
Debbie Brewer.
Here.
Vernon Spot. Here. Connie Reed.
Here.
Okay. Everyone look over the minutes of November 14th, regular meeting.
I make a motion to approve the November 14th meeting minutes.
All right, I have a motion to approve. Here a second.
I'll second.
And a second. Any comments on it? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, minutes approved. All right. We have no one on the agenda to speak, so we'll move right on to the Church Street development. Review the line plats and consider the preliminary plats. Mr. Alex, that'll be you.
Yes. Mr. Chairman, if I may, though, I know there's been a lot of back and forth, a lot of documents been put together by the applicant, but some things were coming in as early as this morning due to that back and forth. Staff has not had a chance to review it. I'm just going to tell you right now, staff is not in a position to recommend approval of what's being submitted. So the staff, and myself included, are asking that the Planning Commission defer these items to the January meeting so that those discussions can keep happening, and hopefully we'll have a chance to review and have more formalized documents for you in January. Obviously, you can bring the applicant up and talk through it, but we're going to recommend deferral at this time.
All right. What do we need to do on that now?
There just be a motion to defer, or you can talk through it if you want. It's up to y'all.
I make a motion to defer, but I will ask if the developer thinks that they have maybe met the stuff. I mean, what we talked about in the work session.
Right.
But I still make the motion to defer.
Okay.
I will second that.
I have a motion and a second. Did I hear any comments on
The comment I made, the comment I just made, I would just like to hear, if you don't mind, what.
Yeah, Madam Mayor, we know that Amanda last week sent her comments. We were trying to get something in on Friday.
Yes.
We're not able to get all those comments addressed and sent in. We worked on a narrative that I sent over, and the changes that she was looking for. One of them were the non-negotiable. Really was the combination plat. I think we got that taken care of kind of last week before the week's end with Dixon County, and they've received that. And some of the other comments were essentially how was the master plan different from what we submitted. I think those comments and those changes have been submitted. I understand that it got submitted late, didn't have a chance to look at it. But we essentially are all working in the last minute, in the last hour to get some of these things done. We'll relook at Mr. Nander's comments and make sure that we resubmit.
Any more comments on this motion?
The one thing that I wanted to kind of we sat down with the trustee, or not, the tax assessor at the county, just to kind of go off of the houses of Eagles Nest. They bring $1,763 per year to the county, an additional $375 to the city. Now these are all estimated numbers based on their assessment. That being a $300,000 home, they're appraised at $350,000. There's going to be a lot of infrastructure that's going into this project. So for Dixon Electric, we're assessing based on the carriageway and their new rules. It is $161,000 that will be paid on this, for this project. That'll go to Dixon Electric, and that's going to go into their capital investment fund of Dixon Electric. For Water Authority, we're looking at, from the infrastructure that we're going to put in, which is about a $1.6 million cost of infrastructure that we're going to give to the Water Authority, $260,000 of that is going to be the pump station. And then just in fees to the Water Authority, there'll be another $356,000. And that $356,000 is going to be spent on, again, the Water Authority's capital fund for expanding their treatment facilities, etc. Once homes are built, based on the amount of homes that we want to build and the amount of residences, the town of White Bluff gets about 50 cents per square foot in permit fees. We estimate, based on the size of the homes that we're going to be building, that's an initial investment to the town of $64,687. And for the commercial space, about $12,000. And that's only to the White Bluff. And then we have to pay Dixon County an additional permit fee of $128,000 and for the residences, and $12,000 for the commercial. So with all that said, with a lot of talking, there's a significant amount of investment that's happening. Not only due diligence that we've done in this project, but the ongoing, and if this, if the board and the planning commission thinks that this is something that they want to see in the town, that the monies that will be spent approximately, give or take, here in the town. And that's to include all of the tax revenue that's being created by these people that are going to be living here, buying gas, groceries, etc. Depending on your questions, that's all I have. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. I've just caught just a little of this, just a couple of days, but not the things that I know you guys are looking at. I understand that. I thought that was kind of interesting, and I just thought it would be interesting. But, one way or the other, no matter who we vote, it's that there's a lot to this, a lot of different components and elements. It's not just, we just don't want those homes. That's not what we're looking at here to make some of these decisions. But that's all I've got to say.
Anyone else have any comments? All right, I have a motion to defer and a second. Anything else? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Looks like it's deferred. Okay. Next we have discussion of Walker Development, map 496. Parcels, it's several different, like 6 different things here. Now, speak for that. Now, Samantha, do you have any words on that one?
I don't have anything new from the work session, but just to reiterate, staff recommends a positive recommendation to the city council contingent upon the parcels being consolidated into one lot of record.
Okay. Mr. Mills, do you have any comment on that?
No, that would have been it, because, they're making this all C2, correct? So,
Correct.
yeah, one lot, all C2 is much desired.
Okay. We just discussed. No motion.
That's
All right.
I'm wrong on that. You need to take a motion on that.
And this is not a motion for each individual. This is just one motion that all of this is put together.
Because, so we're asking you to put, if you were so inclined to make a motion, it'd be a motion to approve and recommend onto the council with the condition that all the parcels are combined. So because of that, you can take it up as one motion.
Okay.
And then you know what you're supposed to say.
What he said.
I make a motion that this be to send this on to council with the recommendation that contingent on all of each individual parcels being combined to one parcel and to be rezoned to C2.
I have a motion, do I hear a second?
I'll second.
And a second. Any discussion on that? Okay, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Looks like we're gonna do that one. Okay. Okay, we down to Mr. Jeff here, we'll consider the amendments of ordinance, zoning ordinance, Article 3, Section 3.09. Traffic impact guide. Jeff.
Yes, sir. Mr. Chairman, as we discussed Thursday, the town council in their consideration of this measure requested one change. After you go past the 2 pages of ordinance, it's on the first page at the very bottom. They requested that a reference to 10 acres be changed to 5. We did make that change, and we're just asking for commission recommendation back to council.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a motion to approve the ordinance as amended and refer it back to the council.
All right, I have a motion, I hear a second.
I second.
And a second. Any comment, statements be made on that one? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, looks like we're gonna send that on to the city council. Well, the next one would be approve the 2023 Planning Commission zoning appeals training hours. That's Jeff.
That's what that is.
Everything is
Yes, sir.
says on that.
Yes, sir. You have a list of the attendees of the training that was conducted on November 17th, and just asking for commission recognition of those training hours.
Okay. Now, I hear a motion to approve the training session records.
I make a motion that we approve the names of the ones that attended the commission meeting.
Okay, I have a motion, I hear a second.
I'll second.
And a second. Any more discussion on that one?
I'm just proud to say that we also have 3 of the BZA that also, and looks like one at the council, I don't know, anyway, the BZA was real happy that they, took this serious enough to attend. It was a very good training session, that's all I got to say.
Okay. Any more discussion on that? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Looks like that's approved. Okay. And nothing else on the agenda, Mr. Kim?
No, sir.
I'm gonna we'll call this.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Thank you, Connie.
Everybody's got time to go eat lunch today.
You made a motion to adjourn.
Early lunch.
I got it.
Yeah.
Did you get your?
Third, whatever case.
Yeah, I gotta go get some, and.
I just want to say,